Hey everyone, hope everyone is having an awesome day. I'm going to go over one trade I took today and a play that I missed out on because I was watching other names, and that happens, and that's okay. So I'm just going to go over two names. It's going to be a relatively quick video since not much happened on my end. But yeah, let's just get into it. Excuse me. So the first name we're going to go over is TTD. And we can see that the key level I had was 90, an RBNR speculation of 89.56, and I believe if we go down, let's just try 2 hour, forget exactly. Yeah, so 2 hours good. I think 1 hour you can probably see it a little bit clearer. No, so 2 hour ish. Forget exactly it was, but yeah, so 2 hour. Yeah, so I was right. Okay, so 2 hours. RBNR, not the best looking RBNR, but that's why the key level of 90 was the proper entry for me. And if we go down to a 1 minute, and the price target was 92 because we had some kind of supply there, I believe, as well as, I actually just like this 92 number just because it was a key support and resistance level from earlier, and then we had daily supply at 93.01. So if we look at TTD in the first minute, we broke the level and we had broke VWAP, which was extreme nice confirmation. We hit our price target within the next minute, and contracts were up pretty nicely. And then the final target of daily supply also hit. So just completely missed out on this one. And the way to play this is, it breaks 90. If we pull back and go under this level, you get out and re-enter at a later time. But since we took off, it worked, hit the target immediately, and that's exactly an A+ trade. Unfortunately, I just missed out on it, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And the one trade I did take today was on NQ, or QQQ calls, and it just didn't really work out. I thought it was actually a decent setup. So as you can see, we sold off pretty hard in the morning, and we were bouncing at this 2 hour demand. Wanted to see some kind of reaction here. We kind of stalled out a bit. Buyers bought it up. We made a higher low. A little bit, we were gaining volume here, and we were making this 5-minute RBNR right at this key resistance level, right around 16,285 area, and acted as pre-market low as well. So pre-market low is here, and it looked like we were going to try and break it on a 5-minute RBNR, and I thought volume was going to pick up, but volume kind of just decreased, as you can see, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. And I tried getting out as soon as I saw it rejecting, but my TOS lagged. My active trader kind of screwed up, and that's really why I missed my TradeStation platform back in the States. So my whole setup's back in the States, so it's I'm already at a disadvantage trading here, hence why I'm trading extremely less size than I normally would. But I also had terrible fills on Thinkorswim. That's why I also switched. I got filled like $5 or 5 cents above the ask both ways, which really sucked. So it was like a 5 cent slippage on both ways, buying and selling, and that caused for a 10 cent slippage total, which was not great. It adds up over time, so not the most fun. So if you look at ES and NQ at the same time, it looked like a decent setup, to be honest. ES was approaching VWAP, and we were making this 5-minute RBNR. We kind of increased in volume a little bit. The market was weak, so you could argue that the market was weak and we sold off, but I did wait for confirmation that we were bouncing from demand and trying to get over this ES VWAP, and I thought NQ was going to follow as well and break this pre-market low and break over VWAP as well. We didn't get that, and it frankly didn't work out. But I thought I managed it pretty well if my Thinkorswim didn't really crash or lag, as well as not getting filled. So I think the reason why I took a bigger hit than I did was because my Thinkorswim platform completely lagged out, and I couldn't click any of the buttons, which was really frustrating. And I also got a 10-cent slippage total, which was not fun at all. That's why I missed my TradeStation platform, where it's very easy to use. But otherwise, I think it was a decent setup. Just missing that kind of volatility that I wanted to. I played, not a big size. It just unfortunate that it didn't work out. And I think it was a good entry, but anticipating this break of the pre-market lower and the support and resistance line here at 16,285. But let me know what you think. Oh yeah, my target was 16,300, scaling one out, and then I'm gonna let one ride. and I would have made a decent little profit there. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you learned something in this video. Not much really happened today in the market, and that's okay. It's possible that that's probably why I took this trade. I was kind of itching to trade. It's possible, but I also thought this was a decent setup just because we were creating higher lows out of demand. We were both bouncing, so it looked like the market was agreeing with each other. Both markets were, and we just couldn't. It just didn't work out, so and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you have an awesome rest of your day.